Have you ever felt shackled by the weight of something you did in the past? Something you wish you could change but can't? This is guilt, a powerful emotion that can be as heavy as an anchor, holding you in place when you'd rather move forward. It's a complex emotion that involves feelings of remorse and self-judgment, perhaps for a mistake made, a hurt caused, or an opportunity missed. Guilt can indeed be a catalyst for personal growth, a nudge towards self-improvement and making amends. But when it lingers, when it overstays its welcome, it can become a formidable roadblock to emotional well-being. It can keep you stuck in a moment of time, replaying past events and fostering regret. It's like living in an echo chamber of past mistakes, and that can take a toll on your emotional health. Guilt can be a relentless jailer, but remember, it's an emotion that resides within us, which means we have the power to manage it. Ever wondered why guilt stops us from moving on? Let's talk about why guilt can make us feel stuck. Guilt is a feeling that can trap us in our past. It's like a weight, holding us back and making us focus on the things we did wrong. We keep thinking about our past mistakes, like a movie that won't stop playing. This stops us from enjoying the here and now. Guilt can also make us scared to plan for the future. We're worried we might mess up again, so we don't do anything. This leads to feeling stuck and stops us from changing and growing. Guilt can make us live in the past, instead of enjoying today or planning for tomorrow. So how can we break free from this invisible prison of guilt and start moving forward? Step 1 is acceptance. We've all made mistakes. We've all had moments of regret. These are universal truths of the human experience. But the first step to moving on is accepting these truths, accepting that we are fallible beings. The next step is forgiveness. This is not about excusing or forgetting the mistakes we've made. It's about acknowledging them and then letting go of the self-punishment. Forgiveness is a gift we give to ourselves, a release from the chains of guilt that hold us back. From acceptance and forgiveness, we move to learning. Our mistakes are not just sources of guilt, they are also invaluable lessons. Taking the time to reflect on what went wrong, why it went wrong, and what we could do differently next time transforms guilt into a tool for personal growth. Now, we focus on what we can change. We can't change the past, no matter how much we might want to, but we can change the present and the future. Channeling our energy into making positive changes in our lives can help to alleviate feelings of guilt and give us a sense of control. Sometimes, however, the weight of guilt can be too much to bear alone. In these instances, seeking professional help can be incredibly beneficial. Therapists and counselors are trained to help us navigate our feelings of guilt and to provide us with strategies to move forward. The art of moving on is not a journey that happens overnight. It requires patience, perseverance, and a whole lot of self-love. But the reward is freedom. Freedom from the shackles of past guilt. Freedom to embrace the present and to look forward to the future with hope and optimism. Remember, guilt is a part of life, but it doesn't have to define it. With the right tools and mindset, we can learn from our past and use it as a stepping stone towards a brighter future. In summary, guilt is a powerful emotion that can either hold us back or propel us forward depending on how we handle it. It's a double-edged sword, one that can be as detrimental as it can be constructive. It can halt our life in its tracks, keeping us stuck in a place of remorse, regret, and self-judgment. But remember, it can also be a catalyst for change, a signal that we need to alter course, to make amends, to grow. Understanding the psychology of stagnation is a crucial step in breaking free from the chains of past guilt. It's about recognizing the patterns, the triggers, and the self-imposed limitations that keep us rooted in place. But most importantly, it's about learning the art of moving on. It's about forgiving ourselves, about realizing that we are more than the sum of our past mistakes. It's about embracing the fact that we have the power to shape our future. Let's not let guilt be our jailer, but instead our teacher. The past can be changed, but the future is still in our hands.